Thank you, Travis, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Regional News. We start off in the island of St. Lucia. The Caribbean Public Health Agency CARF confirmed 5 cases of the new COVID-19 variant in the island. A release from the island's Department of Health and Wellness said 2 British nationals and 3 St. Lucians had the virus, but all have since recovered. The 2 Brits were diagnosed on December 17th and 23. The St. Lucians were also diagnosed in December. The Ministry of Health and Wellness said that they will continue to monitor the situation and recommendations will be made as needed, guided by the science to reduce the impact of the COVID-19 in St. Lucia. The World Health Organization said on Sunday it had reached an agreement with Pfizer-BioNTech for 40 million doses of its COVID-19 vaccines and should be able to start delivering vaccines to poor and lower middle-income countries next month under its COVAX program. The COVAX scheme, led by the WHO and the Gavi Vaccine Alliance, signed deals for hundreds of millions of doses of vaccines for people in poor and lower middle-income countries, but vaccinations have yet to start. Pfizer's vaccine is so far the only one that the WHO emergency has approved. WHO said that 40 million doses, a fraction of the company's total 2021 production estimate of 2 billion, should be sold on a non-profit basis. He described it as an initial agreement and said more doses could be provided through the COVAX program in the future. The deal comes amid growing criticism of vaccine inequity from both the WHO and others, as wealthy countries inoculate millions of people using shots procured through bilateral deals. WHO directors said that the new agreement with Pfizer should allow vaccinations to begin in February for health workers, although details of supply arrangements are still to be finalized. He said he hoped the agreement would also encourage other countries to donate more of their Pfizer shots to support a rapid rollout like Norway has. Now for some news coming out of Jamaica. New Indian High Commissioner to Jamaica, His Excellency Rongsong Masukui, said his country is exploring arrangements with Jamaica to provide vaccines to fight the coronavirus pandemic. And I quote, "With the COVID situation now, vaccines are on the card. We are the biggest vaccine manufacturer in the world. Our capacity is huge. It is 300 million per month. We can think of collaboration in this area by sharing our products or by sharing our experiences," end of quote, he said in an interview. He said that the manufacturing cost for vaccines in India is cheaper than in other countries. India was among countries cited by Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton in a statement in Parliament on January 12 that the government will enter into bilateral discussions with to ascertain their level of support and the best arrangements for acquisition and distribution of safe vaccines to the population. This is in addition to arrangements under the COVAX facility. And finally, Brazil recorded 592 new COVID-19 deaths, the health ministry said on Sunday, taking the total death toll from the pandemic to 217,037 people. The country saw 28,323 new cases of coronavirus, with nearly 8.9 million people infected since the outbreak began, the official data showed. And that is it for our region news this evening, and I continue to urge our viewers to stay indoors, wear those masks, use those hand sanitizers, and continue practicing social distancing. Back to you, Travis.